The Samsung Gear 360 was officially released on April 29, 2016. It is currently only available in South Korea and Singapore. The retail price is around $350 US. We are lucky to get our hands on one as there's currently no official release date in Australia yet. At this point in time, there's only one other 360 video camera in the market in Australia, and it's the 360 Fly, which retails for $650 Australian, and that's for their long 4K version. So the Samsung Gear 360 is definitely a tech and price leader if they can get it in the Australian market before the other competitors like the 360 Fly 4K and the Nikon Key Mission 360 arrives. However, there's a slight catch with the Gear 360. In order to take full advantage of it, you need to pair it with one of the flagship Samsung mobile phones. It currently only works with the new S7, S7 Edge, S6, S6 Edge and the Note 5. Eventually they may open this up to allow other mobile phones to connect to it, but this closed ecosystem, much like what Apple do with their products, is probably a contributing factor to why the Gear 360 is so well priced. Okay, let's take a look at what's included in the box. The camera itself looks a little bit like a golf ball. In fact, it looks like an old school webcam from the early 2000s. It comes with a small and stable tripod. It uses a standard 1/4 inch camera thread, which means that it can be used with any of your existing tripods for your cameras. Okay, let's have a quick look inside. Okay, first of all, there's a little strap which goes on the camera. In fact, it actually goes on a tripod, so it doesn't attach to the camera itself. Next, we got a little cloth for cleaning up the lens and just the camera itself. A USB cable for charging. And next, we've got a camera pouch. It's actually quite a little, good little pouch for protecting the camera. So you put that in before you put it in your bag, and that's pretty much it. There's an instruction menu in there, well, the battery of course, but there's an instruction menu in there, but it's fully Korean, so I can't read it. But it doesn't really tell you anything that you can't figure out yourself. So there it is. There's everything in the box, and it's pretty simple. There's not much else. So there it is. On the technical side, the Samsung Gear 360 sports two 15 megapixels 180 fisheye cameras back to back to allow for the 30 megapixel 360 stills and the 4K 360 videos. Both cameras have a maximum aperture of f2.0, allowing a large amount of light in for great low light performance. So around the side, there's a Bluetooth button for connecting the Samsung Gear 360 to new devices, and a back button for navigating through the Gear 360 apps menu. On this side, where the Samsung logo is, there's a tiny door that opens up, and inside there's a micro SD slot, a micro USB port, and where you put your battery. So that's snugly put back in. And on the top, there's a record button as well as an LCD screen, a small LCD screen which tells you what mode the camera is operating on. And also for just general settings for use without your smartphones. Okay, so battery, we'll just pop that in and we'll pop an SD card in, and we can turn it on and see how it operates. So to turn it on, you hold the power button for a second or so. Once it's on, the top LCD display will turn on, showing you what mode it's in, whether it's video, photo, time lapse or loop, and you can press stop record to start recording. So the camera is actually doing a 360 video right now, and later on in this video we'll show you the footage and we'll see what is actually captured. As mentioned earlier, the Samsung Gear 360 currently only works with a Samsung flagship phone. It will actually work by itself without the phone connected to it, but you'll lose some of the features and ability that you can do with the phone, such as the live view and some of the controls that you want to have on the camera, such as exposure controls, etc. So it's much easier with a phone. So we've got a Samsung S7 Edge, a brand new one right here. So we'll quickly connect it all together and then show you how we would actually connect to the Samsung Gear 360 and how it all looks once it's actually connected. Now that our brand new Samsung S7 Edge is all set up, we'll show you how to connect it. And it's actually quite simple. You just tap it on the NFC logo and it will automatically pull up the Samsung Gear 360 Manager app for you to download. So we'll download that now and we'll show you what happens right after it's finished. So the app is finally fully downloaded, so you need to pair it now with the camera. It will ask you to turn on the Bluetooth connection on your phone, and you need to hold down the Bluetooth button for a second or two so that it will do the search and scan, and hopefully it will pick it up. And once it's scanned and picked up, you just simply have to select it, and it's as simple as that. It should be all paired. So here it is. This is the Samsung Gear 360 Manager app. When you open it up, it will go to the library. You can scan what's on the camera. So this is loading all the photos and videos that are on the camera right now. It should bring back the video that we did earlier in this video. And let's just play it and have a quick look. So it quickly stitched it together. It downloaded to the phone, obviously via the Bluetooth, and you can see me waving the camera, and we can rotate it. And this is accessing it on the camera itself, and you could actually download the video or photos directly to your phone via this app. So as you can see, you can rotate it all the way 360. You can see how I'm recording this video, and so yeah, so there's a 2 speed that's actually recorded. So let's go into live view right now. So this is what you can use this app for, obviously for the live view and live recording. So you don't have to be next to the camera when you're recording, which is really handy because it's a 360 video. The last thing you want is to be in the video a lot of the times. So you can be in another room and you can start the recording, and you can get a person-free 360 video or photo. The left hand side of the interface is where you change the settings for HDR, white balance, exposure and timer. There's a few different ways to view your 360 video live view. So the first way here is the panoramic mode, where you see a flat rectangular view of your video stitched together. The next view we look at here is the 360 view, or the sphere. So this is where you can actually rotate through and see everything in a ball shape, which I find a little bit confusing when I'm recording, but some people may prefer this mode. And finally, there's a dual view, which basically see both camera angles, what you see from both camera coming out, so you kind of see everything that's been captured and what's overlapped. And I find that probably is the best angle to shoot with. So what do you think about a Gear 360? Well, we like it a lot. Over the next few weeks we'll be looking to give this 360 camera a real good test in the field and post up all our results. So far we're definitely impressed with the quality of the hardware as well as the quality of the video and photos captured by the Gear 360. Sure, there are a few things that we'd like to see improved upon, such as non-Samsung phone support, Mac OS support and improved 360 stitching. But overall we're excited to see what we can do with the Gear 360. It'll be interesting to see how it compares with the new 360 cameras that will be coming out in the market this year. So please subscribe to us. Over the next few weeks we'll be posting a lot more 360 videos that are outputted from the Gear 360 cameras, and we probably post up a few tips and hints on how to use it, how to make better videos, and how to edit with this the footage from this camera. So thank you for watching the unboxing video and our first impressions of the Gear 360, and we'll catch you again really soon.